I'm Andreas Ciroth, the CEO founder of GreenDelta. We are a sustainability consulting company in Berlin, in Germany, working also on software development, database development for sustainability. And we are part of the Primus project, I think, because of our great expertise, but of course because when the consortium was built, we were asked to join, and I was happily joining. We are as a basically consultancy research organization. We answer every question on sustainability, I think I can say that, also related to circularity. And so we don't have a specific strategy on plastic recycling for circularity, but our goal is rather to be like a judge, to have a good metric in place, to develop a good metric that fits your problem, and to be then able to assess whether, for example, increased recycling, increased circularity makes sense from a sustainability point of view. So it's not that we have already upfront a strategy to say it must be done like this, but it's rather we are very carefully investigating different options and then try to find out where are the positive and benefits and the negative parts of a solution, and then try, of course, to mitigate the negative things and to then provide recommendations rather than having already upfront a strategy to do something. We are providing to the Primus project a variety, I think, of inputs. For one, we have been working on sustainability since a long time, so I personally since more than 20 years, and it's a really also honor to be able to bring this into such a project, because I think we can have some ideas, or we have some ideas to help to solve the question, to answer which kind of recycling for plastics is really better for the environment or for sustainability overall. Then we have developed open source software, OpenSA, that is now most widely used software for lifecycle assessment that we bring into the project, and we connect this in this project to a blockchain solution that is very interesting for us also, because that's a bit like a buzzword, of course, blockchain, but it also promises to really be able to trace supply chains, and that is the question that you have always in any lifecycle assessment model and investigation, and therefore this is quite interesting for us. Sustainability, we have a quite broad take on that, so we look at environmental impacts, of course, but also social impacts and cost impacts over the supply chain, and we have also quite some experiences in social assessment already. We have developed a database for that, and that is something that's often not done, and it's also quite interesting, especially when you think of plastic recycling with potential social impacts in a not ordinary recycling, for example. So that's also interesting to look at. And I think so. It's not so. This is not about marketing our solutions directly. I think what we typically do and will also do here is that we try to develop really a solution that makes sense, and then let it a bit speak for itself, but also, of course, nudge that, but not to promote it upfront, because now it's really a research, so we don't know what is the outcome, and it will need to be seen what we will develop. But once it makes sense, once we also are convinced that it makes sense, then we can, of course, communicate. But the project has started 6 months ago, so we are not there yet, so this will come in future.